The predator species value the thrill of the hunt, and it oftentimes brings the alien hunters to areas of the universe which may not exactly be their comfort zone. Notable hunts as seen in the film series took place on Earth. However, as evidenced in the film Predators, it is also an apparent practice of the Yautja to run game preserves, effectively bringing the hunt to its very own planet. The game is carefully selected, dangerous, proficient with weapons, sociopathic. Anything that may present a challenge to the predators, to be worthy prey. Likely the Yautja would go through a pretty thorough vetting process when it came to finding these humans. They would need to observe their skills, acquire as much background information as possible, or relevant, and once selected would bring them to the preserved planet. Seeing as how the Yautja go through all this trouble, they wouldn't want to drop off just any old prey. Like a human that could easily be killed, or even worse, not even put up a fight. The selection, however it is ultimately conducted, is done so to ensure an involved hunt. The environment of the preserved planet is what seems to be the preferred Yautja atmosphere. A vast, sweltering jungle that, one character notes, shares traits closest with the Amazon jungle on Earth. Its flora and fauna are familiar with jungle plant life growing throughout the reserve. This includes deadly and poisonous plants growing freely in the jungle. Whether these plants are chosen completely at random or are specifically chosen for their poisonous attributes, perhaps in order to give the more botany-inclined human prey a fighting chance, is unknown. The hunts taking place on a preserved planet hold some advantages that may otherwise have not been available to an Earth-hunting predator intending to travel light, such as the use of the hound creatures. The predator hounds are used to flush out and even scatter prey so that the hunters can track them further and move in for the killing. Presumably these hounds are bred on the Yautja homeworld. If the practice is anything more like that of English foxhounds, then the hounds have been bred specifically to track down the game of choice. In this case, humans, and they'd likely have been bred to be more resilient against humans' weaponry as well. As the group of hunted humans displays when encountering the hounds, the beasts are incredibly hard to kill. The hounds can be called off fairly quickly though by their master, it would seem, as they have been trained to command the call of a high-pitched whistle. Also at the hunter's disposal on this planet was drone technology, in the form of an electronic falcon device. The robotic bird was used to track prey and also to monitor their skills, tactics, and planning in real time. This device, when used effectively, gives the hunters a significant advantage over the human prey who are unaware they're being watched. Humans would not be the only species being hunted on the preserve, though. An alien creature, referred to as the River Ghost, was also being hunted on the planet. This alien is humanoid, insectoid, and even a little reptilian in its appearance, with a thick exoskeleton and a facial dome that, in a vein similar to the xenomorph, contains no visible eyes. Though hardly comparable to the xenomorph, the River Ghost alien may have been chosen as prey for its speed and agility rather than its reasoning and cunning. When the group of human prey find themselves in conflict with a river ghost creature, then kill it, they deduce that it believed the humans to be the operators of the preserve, and that is the reason behind its attacks on them. The comic book prequel series to Predators also depicted the game preserve planet and offers a further look into the species found on the planet. The prequel comic depicts a large insect-like creature attacking one of the humans. The creature, while large, vicious, and very threatening in appearance, seems to be comparatively easy to kill. It's stabbed once with a blade and is killed instantly, and the species is never seen again in either comic form or in the film. Its one-off appearance may simply be due to the fact that it's a fairly inconsequential threat. More than likely this was an underground-dwelling bug that possibly got flooded out from rain and was at the wrong place at the wrong time. A rogue element to this hunt, at least on the prey side, would be the human Nolan, who managed to evade being killed by the alien hunters on the preserve. He had done so for a significant period of time, enough to observe the pattern of the Yautja's hunting seasons and the new game being brought in over the years. Nolan had been on the game preserve planet since serving in the Vietnam War. It's anyone's guess as to how long the Predators have been using these kinds of preserves before Nolan started keeping track. How do you feel about these preserve planet hunts compared to the hunts we've seen out in the wild, so to speak? Do you think it has advantages or disadvantages? Is more challenging, less challenging? And should the game preserves planets be explored further in the Predator series? Maybe something different than a jungle planet, like say something with a higher level of difficulty like a cold environment, like a snow planet. I get comments all the time on videos and on social media about how many people believe the original Alien vs. Predator movie from 2004 would have been instantly better had the setting only been on an ice planet instead of modern-day Earth, Antarctica. One simple location change that makes an infinite amount of difference, so maybe they're onto something with that idea. Let me know your opinion below, and drop a comment here if you're planning on seeing The Predator this weekend. I definitely plan to, and I'll hopefully have a review up really soon. As always, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, and you can also subscribe for all the latest videos from the channel. A very, very special thanks goes out to WEYLAND YUTANI executives, EmYarUk, and Lady Anne, part of our Patreon Hive. If you'd like to join the Hive and support the channel, check out my Patreon page for exclusive posts and contests. In the meantime, you can catch up with Alien Theory over social media. Follow @alien_theory on Twitter and @alientheoryyt on Facebook and Instagram for more. And until next time, this is Alien Theory, signing off.